Welcome back to the show. We're covering a long-time character on the show, I guess you could say. I've covered the quartering before. I guess now we can call him the cuckening. It's recently been revealed that he may or may not be into swinging. This is just like Falgi. It's great. I love open relationships. I think all of them are super healthy, and if you're in an open relationship, I'm sure you're a completely normal person. Back when he worked at a computer repair shop, he gave some interesting tips on what to delete when you give your computer to a computer tech.
At the office this week, we had a situation where one of the techs came across some pictures on a customer's computer that were of the child variety. I don't really know if there's any tech way to put that, but the customer was reported and subsequently arrested, I believe. So if you have things that you don't want computer techs to see, you should delete them or rename them that you don't want techs to look at. Maybe change the folder name when you take it in if you can.
But at least Jeremy's looking out for people like him. Other than that, Jeremy's known for trying to be Black Rifle Coffee Company, a conservative coffee company, or making coffee for conservatives. It failed. I think he's like $30,000 debt or something like that. It's great. It's cool. He also made the conservative cookbook with really weird sexualized posts about AOC inside of it. It's super, super cool. Or maybe it was drinks or something.
I've got $300,000 almost floating right now in debt. I'm just being dead serious because of the huge stock up for Mother's Day. All of these things have stretched basically me to the absolute max. It was fine. You probably saw I was selling my Neo Geo collection. I'm selling my Nintendo collection. And now we hit a roadblock that I need to try and reach out and give you an understanding of why I could use some help.
The quartering has made his career off of being a grown-ass man complaining about wokeness in video games. It's really, really cool. This is Jeremy. And this is what happens when you start a conservative coffee company, or I guess attempt to. He has a very large Kiwi Farms thread, one of the largest that I've seen. And recently, Kino Casino made light of that. And they decided to cover the entire thing. And it was revealed that Adam Surs, one of the quartering's best friends, was into cuckolding or bullying, replying to Sydney Watson's tweet about asking for mosquito repellent, implying that he was going to either cover her or any other girl, or had covered other people in her piss to block off mosquitoes. And unfortunately, Mr. Adam here went by the moniker Grape Jelly 817. But Grape 817 was also in the quartering's Discord. Had himself a special little role titled the Quartering Legend. He was the only person with that role in that Discord, at least as far as I know. So we can at least confirm that him and this person, or at least the quartering, Jeremy, and this person, Adam, were pretty close to each other. And not only was he over on Twitter, he was also on Reddit, where he was joining places like Wisconsin Bulls and Wisconsin Hot Wives, where he would reply to hot wife posts. It's super, super cool. Why do I care about this random person's doings on the internet? Why do I care if this guy's into cucking people? I don't really give a shit. Well, the quartering kind of presents himself as like a Christian, God-loving, Christ-loving man who doesn't bow to degeneracy, doesn't surround himself with degeneracy. Now, the quartering is also married, which makes it weird that he's consistently surrounded by women. Obviously, men and women can be friends. As long as you in a relationship can prove that you can be professional with the opposite sex, I don't see a problem. The issue is Jeremy can't fucking do that. Consistently, Melanie and the other co-host, I don't know her name, I don't give a fuck, consistently look uncomfortable around Jeremy, including Jeremy making really uncomfortable comments about them or just his porn addiction, Vicodin addiction. He really likes to fucking overshare on his show, which has like 10 fucking viewers.
Local Wendigo says, switch porn addiction for alcohol addiction.
Well, you're misinterpreting our advice.
I'd probably stay on the porn if you're choosing between the two. But obviously neither is better, but I've dealt with a lot of addiction in my life, like cigarettes, Vicodin, pornography. Basically, if one day I get addicted to working out, like it's over. I'm gonna be shredded.
It's over for you folks.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna be like walking around like just super swole. But and every time I've kind of beat something I was addicted to.
Earlier, when I said that he wanted to fuck Melanie Mack, goth Bible reading sweetheart, I'll concede here, he wouldn't fuck her. Because while she was on her honeymoon with her husband, he decided to comment on how small her tits are. So that's why he wouldn't fuck her. He likes the real fat ones.
If you ain't a 180, you ain't no lady calling me.
You guys know she's married and she's on her honeymoon.
Like, it starts off respectful. Like, guys, come on. I'm playing with my toys in my basement. Okay, I'm playing with my toys. Well, the bull has fun with my wife upstairs. I will be joining and fucking my friend Adam's wife here in a minute. But while I play with my cards here, while I do some tarot card readings, I will be explaining why I will not be commenting on Melanie Mack's body and her small tits.
So if you're trying to like get a response by being a degenerate piece of shit, like know that she's my friend, and it's not gonna work. There's also this like weird like Jeremy's friends with a girl, so he's definitely trying to sleep with her thing. You guys all know I'm a boob guy anyway. It's like a totally weird. I like my boobs, 2 scoops full. All right. So I love Melanie, but do I think to get back.
You are such a creep, dude. On stream, talking to Adam, the grape jelly guy. Unless you're into swinging, I think it's a little weird to comment on your best friend's wife's boobs, especially twice.
Adam, bro, bring your fucking wife's big old boobs and bring her over to our house. I want you to meet my German Shepherds. No, Adam has my number. And he's super chatted. That's why he's a real G. Adam Sellers, it's 9:20. I think you could be to my house by 10. I want to see your wife's big old boobs at my house in the hot tub. Hot tub's toasty, ready for you, bud.
He's talking about his wife's big old boobs in the hot tub. You might have also caught that Jeremy mentioned his German Shepherds. If you know anything about white women and dogs, I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to go deeper into that, but I'm sure it was just a one-off comment, right? There's no other weird comments that Jeremy's made about his dogs and his best friend's wife, right?
Delivered me some delicious. I love that. Grape Jelly, how's your chili? Yes. Grape Jelly's wife delivered me some delicious chili yesterday. I didn't have.
Apparently, Adam's wife, the big-titted woman who really enjoys watching Jeremy's German Shepherds, I guess also goes over to his house all the time by herself.
Tell Jess to clean good tomorrow. I will.
She must be cleaning a lot of stuff with her spit. I'll leave it at that. Me personally, I would never slip up like this. I don't think I'd ever say anything like this, but I guess Jeremy might.
He's got some STD, or clearly he's taking a part in that lifestyle. In my experience, I've never taken part in this lifestyle, but I know I have friends who have, and then
he does know people have friends that take part in that lifestyle. So I would assume that'd be Adam, whose wife comes over by herself for a long time, cleaning things, hanging out with his dogs. Is the quartering making up for his loss in his coffee business and his other ventures, not really making a lot of money, by selling Zoof porn of his friend Adam's wife? You're welcome to come to your own conclusion, I guess. He has a second profile, which he calls his Cuck profile. No shame, no shade.
So I decided I just created a second profile on that phone, and I called it my Cuck profile.
I'm sure these are all just random dots that I'm connecting in my head, and that these Kiwi farmers have just connected schizophrenically. I'm sure they all have no correlation again whatsoever. There's also this screenshot of Jeremy. His search results after searching up. He has Ruby Rose and Reddit forced pie. So at the very least, if he's not sucking the bull seed out of his wife every single night, he's at least into forced things, CNC. I really hope that Jeremy isn't into any NC, because that would be really bad. While still being married, the quartering tweeted out, "I'm convinced Lauren Chen is against porn because she doesn't want our tape release." Lauren Chen saying, "Hey guys, did you know that I have my own show and YouTube channel with hundreds of videos of my own commentary? So I was thinking, instead of asking me what other figures my views align with, maybe you could just, I don't know, actually check out my content. Thanks." Quartering says, "I don't have a Pornhub premium account though." Like, again, it's like millennial guys with this weird obsession with porn and sex. It's awesome. Obsessed with Lauren Chen with a picture of her kissing a dog, saying, "I don't believe the dog is capable of consent, Lauren." Ugh. And there's also this last clip here. Jeremy talks about the Devil's Triangle. If you don't know what the Devil's Triangle is, it's what some people refer to as a threesome.
Ordering is hot as fuck. Oh, Jeremy Guest has seen my wife. He's been in my home.
Devil's Triangle?
No, Jeremy Guest is. I don't know what the Devil's Triangle. What is that?
It's basically you having a threesome with another man and your wife. Yeah.
Oh, no other man. No. I'll fucking.
It's too late. You just said yeah, and it sounds
I'll
fun.
fuck another.
You gay.
Yeah, I'll fuck another guy's wife. But...
Unfortunately, we might be coming to the sad realization. Jeremy Vicodin, porn addicted, delete your CP, quartering, Hamble, might be the bull. And I don't think I've ever wanted to kill myself more. I wanted this story to be fun, to be interesting, to finally get this guy what he deserves. But instead, he's just fucking other people's wives. God damn it! We still do have a couple of odd things here. Like this audio clip of Jeremy talking about a fantasy he has.
I'm like her best friend, but I pine after her. And then she just keeps banging all these other dudes. And then I'm like all sad. And then she like realizes that I was me all along, and then she comes to realize it. And then we live happily ever after. Like, I think we could do that.
He keeps going with this, talking about how he would let his wife fuck other dudes, fit MMA dudes. And there's just me, this fat, ugly dude. I don't know. I just like, why? What is this, dude? What kind of demons do you have? Forced cream and dog. Wait, hold on. Is this gilded poo?
I think it's there. She could just keep hooking up with fit dudes, MMA dudes, and then like they don't make her laugh, you know? They don't get her. And then there's me. I'm just like, oh, hey Gina. Oh, you look tired. Did you bang another dude tonight? Oh, sweet. And then like my heart's breaking, you know?
Why? Who thinks of shit like this? Dog, what are we doing? Like I said, Kino Casino did end up exposing all of this. They have been targeting him for a long time, and they have been pretty much my main source of quartering content. I would love to show you some of my favorite clips of the quartering that they have, but their account's gone. You want to know why? Because of fucking Jeremy. I have a Vicodin addiction. I want my wife to fuck other men. Come lick my dog's not quartering. Because he striked their channel for copyright, and it's currently down. On March 29th, 2026, a group of people that really want my attention are quote-unquote investigating my family and friends, desperate for some scandal. Apparently, one of my IRL friends is a swinger, I guess. So, obviously, this means I have an open marriage. This fanic stuff is wild. Sorry, weirdos. Not true, lol. Definitely upset. Definitely mad. Definitely malding. And he goes on to say, okay, better put yes, we have time to swing. However, both of us prefer monogamy. Around April 4th, he struck a second video from the Kino Casino's clip channel, and PPP tweeted out, this is now our second video that they have flagged down in the last 24 hours alone. Jeremy can play stupid that this isn't out of his camp, but he's been spiraling drunk for nearly 48 hours straight on Twitter, and all began when we mentioned his friend, the Bull's criminal's past. The Bull, Adam, the grapist guy, the grape jelly guy, apparently he's had accusations of like domestic abuse. He's had restraining orders placed on him, breaking and entering, a whole bunch of stuff. Now, Jeremy's claiming that because they crossed a line, they're talking that they have psychos harassing his family. That's why he started striking these videos down. There used to be a line. I don't give a fuck what you say about me, but these psychos are harassing my family, my wife, and my friends. They have no rules, and starting today, neither do I. And that's when Jeremy started his little Joker arc. I think making fun of me is totally in bounds. You guys have spread disgusting, vile lies about my wife. You literally retweeted a Photoshop picture of her, someone who is not on the internet. I strongly dislike you, but would never dream of bringing your family into anything. And says, I don't think it's crazy to expect two other grown men to understand that my wife, who is not an online person, to be left out of things. The more they push it, the more I want to become the villain they already accuse me of. I just want to become the bad guy. I'm just... this beast inside me, the beast that fucks my friend's wife that I take videos of. I just gotta let it out. And then he continues, if I actually wanted to get them banned easy, I don't want that. I want their ridicule. It's funny. And they're good at what they do. I don't think it's crazy for them to ask them to leave my wife out of it. Their YouTube channel is literally a walking TOS violation ran by a ban evader. You chose this. All I wanted was to let you guys dunk on me. Do you like other people dunking on you? That's the question. Do you let other people dunk on your wife? Josh Moon of Kiwi Farms ended up actually contacting the quartering. I don't know if they've had a relationship in the past, but he ended up releasing all of their texts between each other. All of a sudden, he decides it's too much once they start touching his friend, who he says that I guess he doesn't talk to anymore, which is a complete fucking lie. I honestly didn't know about my friend and his shit, lol. Haven't talked to him since. I had no idea he was such a degen.
Is Adam coming over today? No, we have darts probably next week.
What does darts mean, dude? I don't know. I'd like to imagine they all sit in the hot tub while she just sucks off the dog or something. It's disgusting. Internet Versus already did a reading of it, so because I'm a lazy piece of shit, we're just gonna go ahead and watch that.
In his DMs start with Josh saying, yeah, I know. Nobody likes a Randall, though I still don't think they cross any red lines in modern era Kick or even YouTube. I'm just curious why this now, because they've been saying a lot about your relationship/behavior with MM and Hannah Claire for months. What happened in the last week to cause a crisis? And Jeremy says, yeah, it's never been an issue until people started spamming my wife. I literally don't care that they make fun of me. Like, her family has seen this unofficial truce. They delete the videos attacking our marriage. I never mention them again. The more they do it, the more I want to flex my connections to bury them. This is a one-time offer. They can meme on anyone else they want. I don't care if they meme on my friend who apparently has a questionable past, but this is an exploding offer. If they want to go to war, I will win. I assume all these messages will be public, but I like Andy. Just get rid of the videos claiming I let some F my wife. And they continue to make 10K a month on YouTube and I move on. But they continue to spread disgusting lies about I'll never apologize for it either. I haven't done any flagging. Their channel is a walking TOS violation. I know they're ban evading. It would have been way easier to have their channel removed. I haven't done that. I know you're bad. And Jeremy replies, it sucks because I like Andy, I guess. You're right, I should ignore. And the next screenshot is Jeremy's continuing to say, I have tied to reason with him. Now I have no chance but to take everything. I'm not worried about lawfare. My wife supports me absolutely, and their lies are literal fiction. And she's the one that said to do it. I really wish they would have followed the rules. Roast me all you want, but my family is off limits. I don't need a sue to get their YouTube shut down. PPP is ban evading. I don't want to do that. I have nines. To be honest, I have no idea why that video got flagged and reinstated. Maybe it was my buddy, but it was public record, so that was odd. I've never seen a video get taken down so fast, so I have no idea what was even in it. That wasn't me, but Eddie over at Kick already added me, and if I want to, I could take their channel. I really don't want to, but I
keep saying like, oh, by the way, all those takedowns aren't me at all. But if I wanted to, though, I could. I could have it just like I have my friend Andy's wife.
Or text message, I'll burn it all down and my viewers will support me. I don't know if you're married or with anyone. I still think your coffee review is one of the best, but when you're with someone, if not now, you'll know. This is no option. I'm not mundane Mads. My viewers 100.
By the way, I did love your coffee review. Thank you for reviewing my coffee that no one likes. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's like he's so bipolar. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna burn everything to the ground. Scorched Earth tomorrow at 12 CST. I love having such an amazing topic to start the week with. And instead, he played video games all day. I think he played Crimson, or what is it? Crimson Sea? What the new fucking Goy Slop game?
It's just too much, you know? It's just too much. You guys overplayed your hand. There you go, Bretling. Nuke away.
Brittany Valenti used to be a part of the Quartering's little circle, I guess, little circle jerk. Brittany Valenti tweeted a little DM between her and the Quartering where it says, I'm feeling a little female coded lately. Is it possible that we could get the Quartering into a dress just like we did with Lyrics or Liam Donovan? Loam. Tell me you wouldn't take this down. Tell me right now. She says, I told him very clearly I was not interested in messaging him privately, considering how he denied reality and twisted things with Josh Moon. He proceeds to privately message me anyway. Why? He could have tweeted. I don't want to have an opportunity to twist things. Since we're leaking DMs at Brittany Valenti, share the whole thing. Not only did I reach out to you when you were going through a rough time, I apologize to you if you were offended. I have never been anything but kind to you. Yeah, it's soying out to this. And then Brittany also revealed that on June 4th, 2021, that Jeremy tried cheating on his wife. Brittany Valenti reveals that the Quartering tried to cheat on his wife with Brittany's friend Jesse TV. The Quartering has been married to his high school sweetheart for decades. Awesome. So I'll probably cover this today, but can you let me know if Jess is single? I have a hate crush on her. I'm sure you know that's a joke, but I am compelled to say it. Again, guys, it's all just a joke. I actually don't want to fuck these girls unless they let me. And he's pretty mad at Brittany.
Being nice to anyone, including women, is frowned upon. And those same dumbass whore women turn around and pretend like they weren't begging you for help, and then try to paint you as some sort of creeper. You can clip that. When everyone was talking about how this broad couldn't clean her own cat litter boxes, and when they were getting deplatformed, I stood up for her, and then now she's pretending like none of that happened. And
just to confirm that Jeremy is the one actually flagging Kino Casino's, all of Kino Casino's stuff, we have this. A little inbox here. Mail at YouTube support. Thank you for your report to YouTube. Your YouTube payment. Oh. He also posted this. Had a delicious steak dinner with maybe the most epic card from Mr. Quartering yet. Birthday weekend kicking off, right? With a little casino thing. You are kind of a big deal. That's so cool. I had a delicious, most epic card. Epic win.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I think men can be hot.
I didn't even do it. What? What the fuck?
I'm just not attracted to men.
Ah! Dude, it's like the fucking Mormon people who are like, they're like, I'm gay, but I choose to be straight because I know that's not what God wants. It's like, dude, come on, just be happy, just live normally. Come on, what are you doing? Stop! Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, man. Is he in a lavender marriage? Is Jeremy the Quartering in a lavender marriage? It's just something that we have discovered here.
I like Blair a lot. If I was into trans people, I mean, she'd be at the higher end of the list.
What? Dude, why do you keep talking about it?
Fucking, yeah, here you go. But hopefully they'll bring in some big... well, let's see. Thank you, though.
Uh-oh. A screenshot folder. And what is that? Too hot. Ooh. What is that? Ooh. Yikes, bud. Jeremy tells us when he started watching porn.
I'm so far down the... Like, I've been watching internet porn since I was 14, so I'm way...
Okay.
Sex, man. You need to get with the times, man. It's all digital now.
I'm still rocking the analog bestiality, but I hope one day. So...
No. Oh,
that long cost me, but yes.
Technically, possibly, if I didn't know it was a trap. So, you know what I mean?
How far along do you just say fuck it, though, and you just finish the job?
Oh, once it's in.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
once it's in.
What's the weirdest porn you've ever seen?
Probably a chicken horse.
Melanie Max response to all this. April 9th says, the Quartering is the realest friend I've ever made in this space. It's no coincidence that after he gave his life to Christ, the attacks and lies on him have increased rapidly. Satan the accuser is working through some filthy roaches. Melanie, you want to call in? Melanie? We can go through the Kiwi Farms thread together. Anyway, that's the Quartering drama for today. A little bit of a longer one. I do apologize. I did not mean for it to go on this long. Was a little unprepared for this whole thing, but man. Go check out the Quartering, guys. Makes great content. I'm sure he, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.